Good evening, fellow geographers. I'm standing over this channel. It looks like a river channel. However, it's not. And the place where I am is just at Omuthia, at a place called the Sothithia, as they so called it. There is a small spring that is upstream, if I can call it that way. It's upstream that side. I'm going to get there later. But what I want us to look at is for us to look at how to teach the river processes. I think this could be a good demonstrations of teaching what is a river process from the source to the mouth. Over that side, if I follow the channel up to that side, it's just that it's quite long. It will make the video a bit longer, but I'd love to go there. You will observe the meanders, and then we have a dam on that direction where I'm pointing the camera now. We have a big dam that side, which you can then classify as the ocean. And then when it gets over there, the river have changed throughout the course, or this source that I'm looking at, this channel that I'm looking at, it have changed the sizes. When it started there, it was smaller, but now it's getting bigger, a bit bigger. And then it meanders. If you can see, those are meanders which you can then simply come and sit down with your learners and explore more to give a better understanding. Like for those of us here in Oshikoto, and you can see the size is now increasing and it's going up all the way down there. So I'm just going to follow it a bit quickly and just show you how it gets into the main source, the dam. If I can zoom in, the dam is down there. That is where the dam is. And then you can classify that as the mouth of the river, where the river dumps the water into the ocean. So this would all be meanders. If you look up here, will all be meanders, which then can also form up oxbow lakes in the end of the day. It's just that the flow is not that fast. Otherwise, you will be able to observe how they would have formed oxbow lakes. So it's quite a channel, quite interesting. And you can see the flow of the river all the way down there. And yeah, the banks and so on, you can all find it here. And at least it can give an idea to our learners in this very landlocked country of Namibia as to how a river is supposed to look like. And looking there, maybe you can then classify that those as pebbles, the river lord, and all those kind of things. They can all be found here. Then now I'm going to follow the channel up the river source, which I call the source now in my language. However, you have to explain to the learners that a source in the real life of a river can be as spring as the one that I'm going to, and it can be any other source. It can be a lot of channels that comes together later on, tributaries coming together and then forming up a source, or the origin of the river. So this could be a very good meander if you look there. And in the near future, definitely this will become an oxbow lake. You see how, you see where it's green. That green is where the water is running. And if you look here, down here, how this water came, you can easily, this is the best meander that, oxbow lake that you can see forming up very soon. If you look up, down there, up there, you can be able to see that the water is almost touching each other. Let me just move a bit closer. Just a little bit closer. There. This water in the near future will break that wall, and then it will form what we call an oxbow lake that side. And this water goes again meandering all the way up here. There, so you can see the levees, and then it goes then now down to the mouth of the river. So I said I'm going to the river source. So I'm following it up here. So I'm just giving us an overview. I'm not necessarily touching things into details, but at the end of the day, when you come here with your learners, you can easily be able to explore it and understand it better. And if only we had an education officer in our region, it could be good that one could bring the teachers here. We then have a workshop on the river processes, which then give us an understanding, which then will give us a platform to say we can bring our learners down here, and then we can explore all the parts of the rivers. You see, all that way the green is, that's where the water is meandering and running up and going. And up there, you can see my source that I'm referring to, which is the spring. So ino shuambo okathithia rokashona kakarampaka upunanga thithia njo nini juha kukarantu shabu bothithia ntaya komthia. But in this case undripo kathithia okashona kokoneta ndi kambadara kumona mando kucha feature the thum longa atale karamana nangini. So it's a very quite interesting learning experience, considering that these things do not exist much in the northern side of the country. West, we do not have rivers in Namibia. We don't have rivers that can give us a better exploration and better understanding. So all that is the meandering of my river that I've discovered, and it leads now to the source. So this is the source that I'm referring to. So the water flows like that throughout the night. So what they are saying is that the origin of this spring, it was actually a thing or a borehole that was drilled during the time of colonialism that goes up to the parent rocks. So now I don't know what gives the water power. I'm not here now to explore that. What gives the water power for it to flow the way it's flowing, as you can see it in this video. However, that is the situation, and it's quite an interesting aspect that we really need to look into. So until next time, thank you very much. My name is Salom Deshimona, a geography teacher in Oshikoto region.